What's up everyone, it's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and I'm going to start this video off with a sentence that I never ever thought I would ever have to say, and that sentence is as follows. Earlier today, Microsoft streamed the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft. Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. You think they'd only stream their own version of it, with like the whatever we call it, the Xbox 360 edition and the Xbox One edition and the Windows 10 edition. But we all know that's not the case anymore because Microsoft own Minecraft in general now, and it's out on absolutely everything. And of course, as one of the greatest selling video games of all time, it needs to have its promotion because it's going to sell a crap load regardless. So it's in their benefit and their best interest to actually stream and show it off, even if it's on other platforms. So what they did in the presentation today is they streamed the Nintendo Switch version of Minecraft, which is due out in about a month from now. It's due out on the 11th or 12th of May, depending on where you live in the world. I believe it's America on the 11th and Europe on the 12th, if I remember correctly. That's digitally, by the way. You'll get retail releases further down the line. So it is what it is anyway. But we found out some more extra details of the actual specifics of the Switch version of Minecraft, especially in relation to some of the other variants on it as well. So first off, as expected, the game will run at 60 FPS, not a huge deal for something like Minecraft. I mean, hell, if I remember correctly, even the 360 version ran at 60 FPS. Who knows about the Wii U version? And no one ever really looked into it because about 6 people probably played it, but you get my point. It's basically 60 FPS on almost anything, but it's also Minecraft, so it's arguably moot. But well, it whatever. It's Minecraft at 60 FPS. It's never a bad thing. So one of the big things that we found out is the actual size of the worlds. Now, the size of the world for people out there who are either unfamiliar with the specifics of Minecraft or just don't really know anything about it is, as it sounds, it's the size of the world. The Minecraft world is basically a square, and it works in that aspect of it. Obviously, everything is a block, so it's measured in blocks, and it's all done in a square. So you might have like a 100 by 100 world, which would be ridiculously tiny, and even in the case of Minecraft. So what they've classified the Switch version of, which is kind of interesting. I'll get to the actual specifics of it now in a second, but what I find actually most interesting about the size is it really shows in comparative terms where the Switch actually sits in performance side of it, because obviously having a bigger world is going to be more draining and all on your hardware. And at the same time, you can say, yeah, but it's still Minecraft can be surprisingly hungry based on the size of your world and what's in it. But anyway, so it's the Switch version has been called a medium-sized world. Now, the medium-sized world in the Switch is 3072 by 3072. So it's a decent-sized world. And to put that in perspective as a comparison, so it is, like I said, the Switch version, medium, 3072 by 3072. To put that into comparison, you look at the Vita, 360, PS3, and Wii U versions, which were all tiny, and they're tiny by comparison. They felt huge at the time, but they were all tiny by comparison. And those particular consoles, the Vita, 360, PS3, and Wii U, were all 864 by 864. So that's a significantly smaller world, not just in, well, length by width, but just sheer area, like complete area. When you multiply the actual 864 by 864 and 3072 by 3072, there's a serious difference in there, like overall. So it's a pretty important upgrade, and pretty substantial upgrade. By comparison, the PS4 and Xbox One versions are what are considered large worlds, which have 5120 by 5120. And yes, of course, for everyone out there who plays on PC or who was wondering, what about the PC version? What does that fit on? The PC version is infinite. So it's kind of a moot point when it comes to that. So obviously, in terms of hierarchy of best best and biggest world editions of Minecraft, you've got the PC at the top. You've got the PS4 and Xbox One on the next tier. You've got the Nintendo Switch on the next tier. Then you've got everything else at the bottom right below that. So it's a pretty important thing with a decent. It's pretty important in the relation of the actual size and quality of the world. The fact that you're getting an actual decent sized world in compare or not in compare, it was a mixture of when you compare and in comparison. So let's go with in comparison to the PS4 version. You know, generally PS4 and Xbox One games are considered better than Switch equivalents in either visuals or features or performance or whatever. So it's still a pretty large world by Minecraft standards, especially when a lot of the people who will probably be playing the Switch variant will be coming from, most likely, well, they'll be the 6 people who played the Wii U copy of Minecraft, but they could be coming from a PS3 copy or an Xbox 360 copy, or I suppose a relatively low end PC copy. But you get the point. The fact is, it's still a decent sized world, and of course, not to mention that one of the biggest and best, arguably, draws for the Switch version is the ability to play it as the Nintendo Switch is designed. So you can pick it up and play on the go, continue your world wherever you want, build it, do whatever, and then come back, get home, go to a friend's house, whatever, dock it, boom, you're playing on the TV. So obviously that's a huge benefit that can only be done on the Nintendo Switch version of it. You could argue if you have a laptop, it could be done in the same way, but it's much more cumbersome and it's much more work in comparison to how easy it is with the Switch. So that is an extra little benefit that the Switch version has over everything else. So remember, Minecraft is coming out digitally on the 11th and the 12th of May, depending on where you live. And retail release will follow down the line, as I mentioned as well. Other than that, there's really only one last thing to say, is what version of the game is Minecraft going to be when it actually releases on the Switch. So Minecraft is going to launch as of the January update for 2017. So I can't remember, I'm pretty sure there's 1 or 2 updates since then. So it's going to launch a tiny bit behind, but it's going to catch up fairly fast. They said that because it's launching with the January content, they can play catch up relatively quick and get it up to snuff in comparison to other versions. So, having said all of that, there's one other thing I want to talk about right now in relation to Minecraft on the Switch. Is it too little, too late? I don't think so. For the simple reason is we all know Nintendo have always been slow on the uptake and getting with the times and getting with the trends of stuff. Not just Minecraft. Minecraft is a good example. Look how long it took them to get Minecraft onto the Wii U. It came out in December of 2015, several years after other consoles. I realize PC and was ages away, or it was ages before, and Microsoft had the 360 version as a timed exclusive for a year back in 2012 when it launched. But even in comparison, after that timed exclusivity ran out, it took them so long to get Minecraft onto their, albeit completely failing, system. But it could have potentially garnered a huge amount of sales. The game itself, not people weren't going to buy a Wii U for Minecraft, but the actual game could sell a significant amount of copies. I can't remember how many Wii U's were sold in, or at the time of Minecraft's release on the Wii U. It was probably like 300 and, or no, not 300. It was probably 13,499,999. And then, because that was at the end of 2015. So chances are one Wii U has sold in the year and a half since then. But anyway, that's the point. It was too little too late for the Wii U. With the Switch, I remember when it was first announced that Minecraft wouldn't be out at launch. I was really, really wary about that. For the simple reason is it generally takes Nintendo way too long to get up on trends while they're hot, and they miss out and they wonder, oh, why did we not do this, or why did stuff not sell? But thankfully, with Minecraft, that's not the case. It's coming out 2 months after release. The Switch is off to a great start. And having Minecraft, albeit not at launch, but 2 months after launch, especially in a time when the Nintendo Switch lineup is fairly weak. And realistically, by the time Minecraft comes out, there's only going to be two big games on the system. Breath of the Wild, one of the best games of God, how let me see, one of the best games of recent memory, of several years of recent memory, albeit it's pretty much beaten out by Persona 5. Come at me, Nintendo fanboys, but whatever. Anyway, the other big game is going to be Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Edition, which is a port of an already existing Wii U game. Granted, it's if I remember correctly, Mario Kart 8 is actually the best-selling Wii U game. I'm pretty sure it's got like 9 million copies or something like that sold, which is astonishing for a console that had 13.5 million sales and was considered a flop. So anyway, that's that. The fact that Nintendo are getting up on this, on the Minecraft, and getting it onto their platform nice and fast, and I think it's going to appeal to a lot of people. I mean, sure, chances are most people buy Minecraft on multiple platforms. Hell, I know I have Minecraft on. Let me see if I can work this out correctly. I have Minecraft on my phone. I have the Android edition, the paid full Android edition. I have Minecraft on the PC. I have Minecraft on the 360, and I have Minecraft on the Xbox One. Oh, and I have Minecraft on the PS4. So I have 5 versions of Minecraft. Would I potentially buy a Switch version? I don't know. Maybe I'll get bored with money someday, as I do. But anyway, the point is, almost everyone I know has multiple editions of Minecraft, and with so many versions of Minecraft being sold, chances are a lot of them are repeat buyers on multiple platforms. And couple all that with the features that are exclusive. Well, I say features, but well, yeah, there's realistically 1.5 features that are exclusive to the Switch mode or the Switch version. One of them being the ability to switch it, to just pick it up out of the dock and go off and do whatever, sit on the toilet and play it, or go on a train and play it, and then just go to your friend's house or come back home or whatever, dock your Switch, boom, you're playing your exact world on your actual TV, with no other changes or anything like that as well. That's a big benefit that only the Switch version has. The other one being the fact that it does come with the Mario Mashup Pack, which was also available in the Wii U version, or was also built into the Wii U version. So that's why that's the half kind of feature that obviously you're not going to get on like the PlayStation or the PC without mods, or the Xbox or the Vita or whatever it is. It's still something in its favor to an extent. Which reminds me, actually, as I mentioned the Wii U and talking about the Switch version and playing it docked and all that, they are working on a feature. 4J Studios, who work on Minecraft and ports and all at the moment, they actually are working on a feature to port in your Wii U world from Minecraft Wii U Edition into the Switch version. However, they had said that they're currently planning on it not being available at launch, that it will come shortly after. So don't go in expecting it. It may come in a day one patch, we don't know, but they're currently not expecting it to be there on day one. So what's the deal with Minecraft? I don't think it's too little too late. Do you guys think it's too little too late? Let me know in the comment section. Are you looking forward to picking up Minecraft? Are you going to pick it up on the Switch? Are you going to give it a miss because you have it 600 times on everything else? Were you one of the 4 people that had the Wii U version and are going to wait and get Nintendo Switch version after the patch comes out to transfer everything across? Or what's the deal? Are you buying it for the portable side of it, does it really grab you that you can just pick it up and go and then build and do whatever to your world, come home, and then just continue on playing and go to your friend's house, continue playing? What's the deal with it? Are you going to hold off for a retail version because for some reason it's coming much later and will probably be more expensive because of game card costs, because, well, Nintendo have to Nintendo at some point. But either way, let me know anything in relation to Minecraft and the Switch version of Minecraft in particular in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter, details in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the rest of the videos in my channel.